Good afternoon. The 37 essential movements. Movement number 28, the four corners. The four corners, also known as the young lady works the shuttles, or the fair maiden works the shuttles. Now, the shuttles are an ancient method for silk weaving, silk and other kinds of threads and tissues and materials. But the idea is in Tai Chi, we have this concept of a thin thread of silk that connects all the movements. So when we practice the 108 movements, the idea is not to break the thread. Silk is very strong. When you pull it gently like this, it can take a lot of force. I mean, it's very powerful. But a sudden brisk movement, and it can break very, very easily. So the movements have to be smooth, fluid, and continuous so that we do not break the thread in passing from one posture to another. Now, in the four corners, this is particularly difficult. The four corners is complex. It's not a movement, really. It's a sequence of four movements. But let's begin with the standing posture. If you want to practice this as a standing posture, it's very straightforward. We're in the bow and arrow stance, bow stance. And the application is one raises the arm of an opponent and tacks to the side, the lymphatic system or the floating ribs and so on. So the movement, if you like to practice the standing posture, is something like this. Okay, now, precise. Shoulders down, hand up, not higher than the eyebrow. This hand comes through, and the thumb should not go beyond the line of the knee. Principle of unity. And it connects with the back. Strong. This is strong. Connects here. So raise forward. So there's a slight spinal twist at the end of the movement. Very good for the health. And adds power to this. The upper part here at the end of the movement. Same on the other side. Here or slightly here. Okay. Now, in terms of the actual sequence, it's I've thought about this quite a bit because this is a challenging video to make and a challenging video for you to apply this into your work because it's not easy. We're needing the footwork is imperative that it's very precise, and then we have the shifting of the weight of the center of gravity, which I'm sure if you've been around Tai Chi for a while, you can already do comfortably. More difficult is the alignment of the movement of the feet within the structure of the 8 directions. Now, I've already explained to you, we have 4 sides and 4 corners in Tai Chi. When we start the form, we're in one direction, usually south, and then we go in the different directions, the 4 sides and the 4 corners. I think you've understood this concept by now. So the 4 corners here, we are going to go, first of all, to this corner. I believe it's the northeast. Here. From there, we're going to turn completely and into this corner. Here. From there, this transition from the second to the third is quite straightforward compared to the others. Here. And then finally, we turn around and we go into this corner here. So let me be a little bit more precise now with the footwork. Very important. So we start in single whip. We always begin the 4 corners in single whip. This foot here, 45 degrees. First movement, sit back, change the weight. This foot, turns, about 130 degrees, until the toes are pointing toward the corner. Now we shift the weight. As we shift the weight, we pivot on the point of the foot, like this, until this foot is aligned with this wall, and the corner, the other foot is going straight in the corner. So all I have to do now is to advance. Take a step, shift forward. And that's the first corner. Okay? From there, shift the weight back. Coccyx sits on the heel. Turn the foot until the toes are pointing towards the wall, this side. Change the weight. Coccyx sits on the heel. The right foot takes a big step. Shift the weight. Left foot points that way. Shift the weight. Step forward toward the corner. And there you have it. From here, weight back. Turn just that amount until the toes point straight towards that wall. Now, shift the weight. Intention, everything goes in the corner. Here. From here, weight back. Intention is in the opposite corner behind me now. So I do a full rotation. Just up to here. Okay? 4 corners. 4 corners. You might want to do this a little bit faster than how you practice other sequences. If you do it slow, it's more difficult in my experience. The movement will be broken up and the silk will definitely be broken. So try a little more with an alacrity if you can do it. That's probably the energy that would suit this motion best when you're practicing. Okay? So those are the 4 corners. It's a wonderful sequence and it can be very magical when you get it down. But as I said, it does take a lot of practice, so good luck with this. And if you have any questions about certain things, please don't be shy to send them to me and I will reply to them if I can. I might even make a video of something specific if you have a specific problem with the feet and so on and so forth. Please don't be shy. Let me know. I am here for you in order to help your Tai Chi. That's the whole purpose of this channel. I'm not here just to vaunt myself. Okay, so that's the 28th movement, 4 corners. A young lady works the shuttles. There's a lot of things behind that term. As I mentioned, the silk weaving and so on. This is very magical to me. We will return soon with the 29th movement, which will be, I believe it's this one here. I'll come back with that one very shortly. In the meanwhile, I wish you great practice and enjoy your chi. I don't know if that's possible, but if you feel it, you know what it is. Thank you. Goodbye.